What's going on, guys? My name is Perky, and today I'm giving you a walkthrough of rats. Now, rats is really pretty much impossible to do stealth, so I'm just going to give you a straight up walkthrough. You want armor, you want loud weapons, and you want them to be powerful, because you're going to need a lot of ammo for this first part of the mission. Now, before we get started, shout out to the guys over in the FF clan. We got Jinxie, we got Sways, and we got Fate. Thanks a lot to those guys. This walkthrough would not have been as smooth as it is if it weren't for them, so shout out to you guys. Alright, now that being said, the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to look around for supplies. Now, the supplies are going to be all over the place. There's going to be some in the basement, there's going to be some in the bathroom, there's going to be some in the kitchen here. It's a very small house, so there's not a whole lot of places to check. So just keep an eye out, you'll find them eventually. Now, there's two ways to do this. You can either do it for experience or do it for money and experience. The way that we're doing it in this particular video is for both. However, one way you can do it is to just drop in the wrong ingredient at any time and the thing will explode and you'll be able to leave without any meth at all. Now, that's of course going to make every other mission a little bit harder, but it should still be manageable. It's all up to you how you want to do this. I like to get one bag, maybe two, and then call it good, because the longest part of this mission, by far, is this first part where you're cooking meth, which is kind of crappy, especially since the guy is kind of stumbling over his words. He's clearly looking this stuff up on the internet. He's got no idea what he's doing. Sometimes he'll tell you to put in something and then change his mind 2 seconds later and tell you to put in something else. So you can mess it up there on accident even. But the first thing that I would recommend is putting on subtitles, because if you don't have subtitles on, when he messes up, you're going to have a much harder time deciding what you need to put in. So make sure subtitles are on. That being said, if you're going for the long route, definitely just listen to him, because that's all it's going to take. Just listen to him. He's going to tell you what to put in. It's going to take a long delay in between each ingredient, and make sure the power's on, otherwise it can get really hard to see. So there's going to be a power box that the cops are going to keep shutting off. Keep running outside, turning that back on, and that can be a little bit of a suicide run if you're not careful. So make sure that you're safe about that. You don't want to go down, otherwise your team's going to be in a really bad position if you're down in the middle of a, a juggernaut group or something. If you do it the regular way and you actually cook until he tells you that you're okay to go, then you're going to need 3 bags of meth. You can keep going for more if you want. You'll have more money and better luck with the gangsters in the next mission here if you have more bags. Alright, so with that wrapping up day 1, Day 2 is going to be more about delivering the meth to the gangsters. Now, there's 2 ways to do this as well. You can either just make it simple, give them the meth, hope they don't betray you, and leave. Or you can give them the meth, and then betray them, and take the bags back. Now, I always take the bags back, but you gotta be really careful, because if you run or, set them off in any way, they're really gonna lay it out on you. So, as you can see, I actually got taken out right away. There's nothing I could do about it. I couldn't even move. I was down immediately. Now, they don't always turn on you like that right away. A lot of times they're going to let you just go, especially if you have enough bags, say 4 bags for sure. It's very unlikely that they're going to turn on you as long as you're staying chill. Then you go and get the intelligence, you come back out. If they do turn on you right away though, there's a good chance that they're going to burn the intelligence. And if they do that, you're going to have to look for the secondary safe. That's going to contain more intelligence. You want to grab that, you want to grab your meth, and you want to get out of there as soon as you can, because there's going to be guys laying out on the roofs ready to take you out. You want to be really careful, because they're going to hurt so bad now that they buffed up the difficulty, man. You got to be really careful. Make sure you're bringing C4 just in case you do have to break into the safe. As you can see, I'm spectating Jinxie here. He's got C4, he's breaking into the secondary safe where they have the intelligence, and then they're all going to fight their way back to the truck and get out of there. And that's really all there is to it. The short version basically is just give the gangsters the meth, get the intelligence, grab the meth if you want, you don't have to, and then get back to your truck and get out of there. Done deal. Very easy mission. Definitely the easiest of the 3 days. Now on day 3, it's going to help a lot to have some sentry guns to lay out in the middle of the road to keep the guards occupied while you're taking care of the bus. Once you get on the bus, the seats are going to be lined with suitcases of money. Underneath some of the bags of money is going to be a bunch of C4, so you got to defuse that. It's really easy. Just hold the interact button, whatever it is. Mine is C, so you're going to see that on here. So you open the thing. When you grab the money, then you can defuse the bomb. You won't see which ones have the bombs on it until you actually grab the money. So you want to open all of them first, grab the money, defuse, get out of there. Now you're going to want to have 2 people on the bus grabbing the money and defusing the bombs. And then you're going to want to have 1 person outside fighting off the cops. And you're going to want to have 1 person at the front of the bus grabbing the bags of money and throwing them to the escape route. Now the escape route is going to be pretty much halfway between the helicopter and the bus. Not going to be too hard to see, but the helicopter is going to come in on the side of the bridge. He's gonna just wait there for you guys to throw the money in there. Try not to miss, because you're not gonna get a second chance at that money. It doesn't just reappear like in Watch Dogs. You're actually gonna lose out on that bag of money if you throw it into the water. Now, if you miss out on defusing any of the bombs, the entire bus is going to explode, you're going to lose all of that money, and it's just going to suck for you guys because you're probably going to die. But assuming all goes well here, you get all the bags of money to the end point there, and you're fighting off the guards pretty well, then you're just going to have to wait for the helicopter to come in. Really not that hard of a mission, honestly. A very good chunk of experience is earned from this. Definitely something that you should try. Now that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions or any corrections, make sure you're leaving them in the feedback section. I read them all and I get back to as many people as I can. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thanks guys, my name's Perky. Talk to you later.